This is Brian Intihar, Senior Creative Director at Insomniac Games. Thank you for all of your amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier this year. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5. The first thing you'll notice is that our city has nearly doubled in size with the addition of two iconic New York boroughs, Queens and Brooklyn. And we've introduced the web wings, an entirely new mechanic that, when combined with web swinging, allows you to traverse the city in a whole new way and at faster speeds than ever before.
That looks so good.
Whether it's a neighborhood backdrop of Queens or the fireworks that light up the sky over Coney Island, exploring the...
That's a good thing, since the map is twice as big, and it used to take forever to get around unless to do fast travel. The wings will make you get there twice as fast. So
these areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our heroes, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the two wall crawlers in the open world. And thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5, you can make that switch almost instantly. Delivering a bigger city and playing as not one, but two spider heroes were big goals for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. But this time around, it was equally important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery. As you progress through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available. The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that grab your attention, such as a flock of Kraven's Talon drones circling a building, a mysterious symbol projected into the sky, or even an unfamiliar spider-bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops. Many activities, like the Hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges, yet yield worthy rewards and new information about Marvel's greatest hunter, Kraven. Others will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel villains not yet seen in this Spider-Man universe. The Spider Heroes have new AR tech in the lenses of their masks, providing a quick glimpse of activities already discovered, or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for...
It'll be so hard for them to mess up this game because they have tested out all of this stuff they're showing us was tested out in the previous Spider-Man. There's not much new. The map's bigger because the PS5 can handle more. The storyline has been proven by Marvel itself. I mean, I don't know how they... I hope that this is going to be really hard to mess up this game. So I hope there's no major issues. I mean, I can't think of how they can mess this up except technical issues or development failures. So I hope it goes smooth because this is going to be an amazing game in my opinion.
Either spider hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero. All these activities, including crime to stop from the game's various enemy factions, also now feed into the new District Progress system, which even provides more rewards and unlocks our brand new fast travel system. As you can see here, the PlayStation 5 and its SSD means you can move across the city with very little downtime. Finally, the more city you explore and the more activities you complete, the more ways you'll be able to customize your spider hero. This includes mastering additional combat abilities and traversal skills, acquiring and improving gadgets, upgrading through the new suit tech system, and of course, unlocking additional spider suits. And we're talking lots and lots of suits. Marvel Spider-Man 2 will feature over 65 suits from the comics, movies, and multiple original designs. And thanks to the all-new suit style system, you'll now have more than 200 different ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Wow, that's
on behalf of Insomniac Games, we couldn't be more excited about what this expanded city has to offer, and all the new ways you'll experience Marvel's New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches October 20th, only on PlayStation 5.
Oh my god. That's gonna be so good. Probably sometimes in a ghost place, maybe. Oh my god. That's gonna be so good. I can't wait for the game to come out. We actually have more news in PlayStation State of Play, so that'll be interesting too. Yeah. I'm shook. That's gonna be really good, guys. That's gonna be really, really good. Okay. All right. You guys want to see what the new Unity's Cyberpunk, not Unity, what the new Cyberpunk's gonna look like? There's no way they can mess up the Spider-Man. I mean, development is the only way I can think of they can mess up Spider-Man. Storyline's already there. Heroes and everything and villains are well defined. It can be too short. That's the one way to mess it up. Development issues, server issues, stuff like that could mess it up. But besides that, everything has been tested out in this game. It should be an A plus game. There's no reason this won't be an A plus game. So I'm raising my hopes. I'm raising my hopes, guys. Hi, Drake. How you doing? Good to see you, Drake Bacon. All right. This is an official cinematic trailer for Cyberpunk. The first one was just... I have the game. I think I played a total of 20 hours or something like that and stopped. I just didn't enjoy it. Everything was glitchy. So I've heard it's unbelievable now. I kind of want to take a look at the new trailer and then go from there. All right, let's go, boys.
This is it. Trust me.
You know I do.
So this isn't gameplay, it's just cinematic. Do you think the cinematic will have glitches like the first one? The game.
Sony, I'm right where you wanted me. Now tell me I'm out of this goddamn town.
Nobody on you. I just caught surveillance cams.
I forgot his name, but he's a cool
Adios,
actor. I
Night
like him a lot.
Should be back in the homeland by 2 a.m.
Who
Yeah.
knows his name?
What about you? Get your ticket out yet?
I hear the government's sealing a deal.
I told you. You're the president's favorite. You're gonna walk out of this on a red carpet.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, you deserve it. I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for you.
Idris Elba. Thank you,
You know what I'm
Shaka.
thinking about right now?
Tell me.
My wife loves him too.
Taco
He's a
staying
great actor.
back home. First thing I'm gonna do when I get off this train is head right there. I swear those quesadillas come to me in my dreams.
His character looks
It sure
exactly like
sounds
him too.
tasty.
Yeah. You were the one that took me there in the first place?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember now.
Well,
It's alive.
listen, when this is all over, you gotta take a break, you hear me? Tell me, do you copy?
Uh-oh. Set up.
We got a passenger and he's carrying. I think we might be compromised. Can you hack the trap?
What a betrayal.
Show me.
Oh, this might be a good one now. He got shot. That's so messed up. Please tell him he survives and comes back at them. Yes, baby. Okay, this is epic. We're in space. 7 years
So
later.
me, you want a pill? So me,
Excuse me, Madam President.
pill? It's going to be a long flight.
No, thank you.
This is pretty good, guys. I want to watch this. I want to play this now. Holy crap.
I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for you.
He's alive. He's alive. This is coming out this month. That's going to be so good. Hey, Alton. Good to see you, buddy. Deep Space Nine reaction. Dude, this is awesome. There's a new Deep Space... Wait, what? There's a new... I can't wait for this to come out, by the way. This is going to be pretty good. You're telling me there's a new Deep Space Nine. No way. No way there's a new Deep Space Nine. You're teasing me. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look, it's my stream right here. Look at that, it's me. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Clickety, click, click, click. Look, it's you guys. Yeah. You got me, Alton. I was so excited. I was so excited about it. Okay, you got me. You got me. All right. Good get. Good gut. I know you were joking, brother. It's okay. All right. I didn't know until later. Guys, send me any good trailers if you guys know any. Ghost, I saw your recommendation earlier. I checked it out before we went started. 10 most legendary cinematics. I'm afraid because those cinematics usually end up being copyright protected with the music and stuff like that. So I don't want to risk ending the stream abruptly. So that sounds like a dangerous thing. Okay, so Dakota, you suggested something. Let me see what it was. What was it? Oh, Dakota, good suggestion. You were suggesting we do a Starfield thing. I wanted to do a newer one since this is 2 weeks old. The Starfield came out 2 weeks ago, so I wanted to do a fresher one. So I got something like this, okay? But nice suggestion. If you guys want to make a suggestion, links for Discord is in descriptions. There is a video suggestion, gaming suggestion area, and then sometimes when I need thumbnail opinions, I just hit you guys up, and you guys help me out with that. And then there's conversation rooms and stuff like that. So feel free to do that. I could mute the audio. Yeah, I appreciate it, Ghost, but I don't want to risk it, you know. The video too, you know. They copyright the video to protect, yeah, anyway. All right. I did not see this live, but I'm not sure if it was live, actually. Yesterday, there was State of Play for PlayStation. This is where they announced pretty much everything for the year, all the new games coming up, any new changes. So if you're a PlayStation fan like me, I think we need to watch this. There's going to be some good new games, and there's some Spider-Man information too. So let's just get into it. Ooh. Oh, dude, I've seen a trailer for this. This looks like an epic game.
Ugh.
This is this character. You're this character.
Gross. Yeah. Okay, no problem. All right. Okay. Well.
I want to play this
yeah,
game
that
so
might be a
bad.
problem. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. No.
This is hilarious. I want to play this game so bad.
Sucks. Ugh.
Whoever came up with this idea is a freaking genius.
All right. Oh yeah. Post. All right. Yeah. Okay. Tree. And oh, god damn it.
Nate, are you okay? You look sad.
Oh, hey, Mike. No. That's sad. I was just taking a break from my run. So road's out.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries. Grapple point.
Oh, grapple point. Oh, just grapple. I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with a grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, Salada.
Oh, Salada.
I want to play this game so bad.
Yeah, all right. I'll just pull out my grappling hook. Well, I don't know where my... Oh, damn it. Oh, this is bad. Okay, all right. Okay, there's enough here. Oh, God, oh, crap.
Baby steps. I want to play this game so bad. Summer of 2024. That's
Hi, I'm Sean
a
Benson.
year away. Ouch.
Here at PlayStation, our team is always on the lookout for creative, inspiring, and original games to bring to PlayStation players around the world. We are constantly canvassing game development studios as we search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the innovative spirit that we're looking for. In today's State of Play, we've got a wide variety of games to share with you. My hope is that these demonstrate the diversity of experiences coming to PlayStation consoles and PSVR 2. On that note, I'm very excited to welcome PlayStation players to Roblox. This infinite variety of 3D immersive experiences is making the jump to PS4.
By the way, she's wearing PlayStation
on
Blue.
October
Did you notice that, guys?
Roblox features full cross-platform support, so you can join 66 million daily active users across PC, mobile, and other platforms. We can't wait for you to explore millions of experiences together.
Who's
and
excited
to see
for
what you
Roblox
create.
on PlayStation? Is anyone
All
excited
right,
about
let's
that?
dive in. Starting with a look at 2 great games coming to PlayStation VR 2.
PlayStation VR 2. I was thinking about buying it, guys. Oh no!
Welcome to the Ghostbusters.
I gotta
You might
get
be
a
new
VR
here,
now.
But we have a job to get done. The city isn't going to
that's
save
awesome.
itself. So get geared up and join the team, because working together will give you the best
Oh,
chance.
this is gonna be the best game ever.
Luckily, you'll have access to the latest ghost-busting gadgets.
This is gonna be
if
the
you
best
can earn
game
them.
ever.
We're talking turrets, shields, decoys, and so much more.
Throw your trap. Wow. Light him up.
I'm picking up something.
Whoa. Watch out.
You'll need to be ready for anything.
Here he comes.
Oh my god, I gotta get the
Before you'll
PlayStation
be
VR
ready
now.
to take on the Ghost Lord.
Ghostbusters, Rise of the Ghost Lord.
That'd be awesome,
These
guys. Should I get a
mini
VR?
buffs, they can be a
PlayStation
real
VR?
pain in the...
I have a Vive HTC, but now I need a PlayStation VR for this. Yo, might not get a VR for this one. Oh my god.
No fucking way.
Oh. A Capcom game. On Master MP5. This could be fun on VR.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Ew. Holy crap. Oh, that's gonna be good, guys. I don't usually play scary ones, but that looks nice. Wait, what's going on? Based on Resident Evil 4, huh?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
I'm seeing increased movement from Los Eliminados. Don't get careless.
Copy. Ada out.
What terrible actions will be done in its name, and who will pay its dark cost?
This looks cool as hell, guys.
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
Because in this world, someone always pays.
There is someone who needs my help.
Best not to ask who or why.
Wow.
It's
A
what
new
I've
Resident
researched
Evil
for all
4,
these
guys.
years, Ada. And I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes.
She's infected. This is coming out next week, pretty much. Should we play that? It's a free update to Resident Evil 4. I didn't realize that. I didn't play Resident Evil 4. Now this looks beautiful. Did you guys know about this?
I am Na'vi.
Now, you are what I made you!
Holy.
I was abducted by the RDA.
Did you guys know
and trained
Avatar
in
game?
their ways. For 15 years, they kept me from my world and my people.
Wait.
You have the mark. You are Sorrento. The poor child knows nothing of our ways. Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens.
I must seek those who can teach me
This
the
might be
ways
epic
of
game.
the Na'vi, and help me reconnect with my world.
Follow me.
I won't hurt you. No.
It's a first person, huh? Oh, that looks epic.
You are starting to think like a Na'vi. Now, we will teach you to ride like one.
Now Pandora is under attack again. I will not allow the RDA to destroy this land. This is my home.
This is gonna be pretty freaking cool, guys, I think. Oh, RPG time, baby.
Fight on your side against the RDA.
Oh, that's good.
I am Na'vi, and I will protect Pandora. Sivako!
This has the potential of being really great, guys. This is this year, December 7th. I can't wait. I can't wait.
We need him, Connor. We need him stronger.
Is this Robocop? No. What is this? Oh, Apex.
Faster.
No. What is this?
Better equipped. And more vicious than ever. We need him ready.
Ghost Runner? I've never checked that out, guys. I've never seen Ghost Runner before. Are we gonna get all these controllers too? The head AI go crazy on some controller design. The red looks good, I gotta be honest. Oh, so far I like the red still. Still like the red. The blue wasn't bad. Let me know which one's your favorite. I have the white. Red, white, blue. And gray. Is that white or gray? Silver. Hi Orlando, thank you for the like button.
Hi, I'm Johan Pilestad, CEO and Creative Director at Arrowhead Game Studios. And today I'm pleased to share an extended look at Helldivers 2. We're starting on the ship's bridge, preparing to select our mission from the Galactic War Map.
This looks kind of like a
Once cleared for mission engagement, it's time to go into your Hellpod and prepare for Planetfall.
That's cool.
Today we
Titan
join a
style
squad
landing.
on one of the many planets in the galaxy.
Everyone get ready.
Set on an important mission to eliminate a deadly Bile Titan.
Landed it. It says Titan style landing, but you're taking out a
need to
Titan.
find the Terminate Bile Titan.
Bio-Titan.
I think it's this way. There's some enemies here.
Okay, I'm covering you on the right.
We're covering your rear. Oh, there's
This is a good idea. Every time it's a different environment, every planet you go to.
Oh
I
god,
like this idea.
it's the Bile Titan! Oh, I died. Reinforcing. Oof, I have to run. Alright, I'm back.
Okay, you respawn by relanding with the Titan.
Recoilless?
Yeah, I'll try to take him down from the side. Reload my
Could be a real game.
On it. Oh, I got enemies on my back. back as well. Oh, there's a charger here.
I'm gonna take out the Brood Commander.
He's charging me.
We take out the charger with a reconnaissance.
Alright.
Guys, it takes a two-person to operate the rocket launcher.
I'm gonna thin out the crowd a little bit.
There are a lot of them coming.
You.
My guard dog is taking care of the little ones. Oh, oh!
I'm throwing out the strafing run to try to take out the small guys.
Oh no, you killed me!
Oh.
There's friendly fire.
One small death for the Helldivers. Reinforcing.
Okay, should we do something? Should we strategize?
I'm drawing his attention. Alright, I don't think I have an option.
Should we strategize?
500-kilogram bomb. I'm throwing it out.
Oh god, he's coming for me.
Getting out of the way.
Nice bomb.
Okay, there we go.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
Well done, Helldivers. Another win for Super Earth. After each successful mission, players are rewarded for their efforts, allowing them to upgrade their ship, weapons, armor, and stratagems.
I like
giving
this.
them the edge in the many battles to come. I hope you enjoyed seeing a glimpse of just one of the many missions and planets the game has to offer. Now go out there and spread managed democracy.
That looks fun, guys. That would be a fun co-op game. That's also coming this month, in like a week. Dude, there's so many games, I'm not sure what I'm gonna play. Let me know in the comments. This is the part I was excited for. Spider-Man! This is the part I was waiting for.
This is Brian Intihar,
Oh,
Senior
wait.
Creative Director at Insomniac Games. Thank you for all of your amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier
We
this
saw
year.
this, guys. We saw this
Marvel
earlier.
Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5.
We just watched this earlier, guys. Just rewind if you want to see this part, okay? There's more Spider-Man news. That's what I'm waiting for.
One year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena.
This looks beautiful.
So?
What game is this?
Our journey continues.
There she is! Don't let her get away! After her!
The gang's all here.
The hell she did? She's a monster!
The truth is that people will always doubt, hate, and reject.
What is this game? I don't usually play this type of games at all. I don't know why this reminds me of Final Fantasy.
Once there are no differences, there will be...
Tales of Arise. Wow. Hey, Eric. He's so hyped.
What we call destiny is neither visible nor tangible. Yet, it is as certain as the collapsing and converging of the past and present. I called out to you, and you came. The future is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path.
Whoa. YouTube Live right there for some reason.
You and I are each other's destiny.
Hey, Beth Vegas! Having a great time? I hope you're all ready for the
the Foam Stars Open Beta Party!
Foam Start Open Beta Party? Oh no!
The Foamtastic 4 vs 4 Party!
Spiky beats!
Didn't Nintendo have a game like this? I forgot what it was called.
The opposition! 2 insanely fun game modes! Smash the Star!
Hi KB, how you doing, buddy? Hi Timbo.
Defeat the star player to win! Happy Bath Survival!
This would be a great game for like a house party if you need 8 controllers.
With support from your allies on the outside. Eight unique characters hit the stage. Soa, Agito, Tonix, Jet Justice, Melty, the Baristador, Raid Breaker, Penguin.
This looks
We'll
intense.
see you at the Foam Stars Open Beta Party.
We've been having a blast with Foam Stars, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on it. The open beta kicks off later this month. Before we wrap up, Square Enix has one more update for us today. They're hard at work on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the ambitious follow-up to the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's see what's in store for one of next year's most anticipated games.
I can't wait.
The world's ending. At least, that's what everyone's saying.
This sky, I don't like it.
Looks
Ready to
beautiful,
fire,
guys.
sir.
Welcome to the New World Order. Fire!
Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry.
Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies.
We can overcome our fate.
Am I the same as these monsters? Am I even human?
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh, Sephiroth, you see.
So you heeded the call too, did you? What are you talking about?
As you can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together.
This game looks so different than what I'm used to.
Yeah. I ask because I suspect there's soldiers suffering from cellular degradation.
Do not be deceived. You know the truth. Trust in me.
Sephiroth!
Come on!
That looks epic. That's an epic fighting scene. The hero shots in these games are unbelievable. Holy crap, this game doesn't look like Final Fantasy anymore to me.
Look! Look!
Okay. Holy crap,
Excuse
this
me.
game just looks
Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
so amazing. There's so many different style of gaming in this one game. It's weird.
Tutelary creatures, set only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Who dares disturb my slumber? It's upon us. The reunion. When worlds merge. I'm waiting, Cloud.
I don't know if you're a Final Fantasy fan or not, but that looked freaking epic. On 2 discs. It comes out in February and it's on 2 discs, guys. Wow. Holy crap.
We hope you enjoyed that new look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's coming to PlayStation 5 on February 29th. And that's all for State of Play. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
That was pretty cool. There's also one more. This is the part I wanted to see. Looks epic. That looks epic, guys. All the suits, all the styles. I'm so excited about the dual Spider-Man concept. Two different styles of fighting, similar but different styles. Two different builds, maybe. I'm excited for Spider-Man 2, man. Oh,
PlayStation.
That was freaking awesome, guys. That was freaking awesome. I'm so excited for all of that to come out. Spider-Man for sure. There's so many games, I couldn't even believe it. Out of all those games, which one's your favorite one so far? Which one are you guys looking forward to the most? Cyberpunk also looked pretty good. Holy crap. There goes the last of my coffee. Let me show you guys. I need to go get a refill real quick. We have why is Starfield's most hated? We want to see that. We have Unity. Ghost send me a video. He's not sure if it's copyright. I'll check it later, Ghost. If not today, then I'll take a look at it some other day. Sam, you sent me something. Which one is this? Warhammer 4000. Ooh. Alright, let's watch. Is this a extended gameplay trailer? It actually looks pretty good. I think I've seen this. Thanks, Amo Jeff. I think I've seen this gameplay. Yeah, I've seen this. But let's take a quick look at for everyone if you guys haven't seen it. It looks good, guys. I always prefer first-person fighting for some reason, but third-person in some games is just a mandatory. Yeah, it looks pretty good. The sword slashes are gorgeous too. Guys, looks pretty epic. Look at all the bats in the air. Holy shit. Oh, I can get lost for hours just wrecking freaking aliens and monsters or wherever they are. Metal Solid. Oh yeah. Ghost plays it totally Metal Solid vibe. Sorry. Gears, not Metal Solid Gears. Gears vibe, totally, yeah. Look how beautiful this place is. Sign up for beta. When is the beta? When are we expecting it, I'm wondering. Yeah, didn't give us a date. Ah, that was a good one, brother. I'm gonna leave everything as it is. I'm gonna go get myself a cup of coffee. All right, and then we'll be right back. Okay, guys. I want to keep up the energy. I had a not sure what cup of night, but yeah, definitely need a coffee. It takes me 60 seconds to make a cup. All right, so give me like 2 minutes. Sounds like a plan. Be right back. Oh, videos, guys. If you want to help me during that time, anything leaked, any like new leaks that's going on that might be interesting, any kind of PlayStation news. Next thing we're gonna check out is the Unity stuff. I want to catch up on that. A lot has happened, and then we also have Starfield. I want to see what's happening in Starfield. And some people also mentioned Crew 2 issues. Let me check a look here. Let's see if I have anything watch saved here. Did I save a Crew 2 thing? Yeah, I did save a Crew 2 thing. Awesome.
Before I get into...
So then we also have everything I love about Crew 2, Crew Motorfest, and everything he hates about Crew Motorfest. Okay, so we also have that one. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that might be a good setup. Okay, and anything else you guys send me, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm leaving everything on. Be right back. And your guest host, Misu Razor Chair. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hopefully I wasn't gone so long. I like music. I don't know why we can't have more music in YouTube. You know, Twitch gets to do it. That'd be nice to have some more music. Some more music. Okay. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Ooh, what was that? Curious about that. PlayStation Portal 3 weeks ago. Let's see what's going on in the gaming world too. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna start avoiding stuff like that. Oh, we just saw that. Param pam param. Who's here today, guys? Let me know if you guys are here today. All right. Let's start with... Ooh. All right, let's start with everything I love and everything I hate about Crew Motorfest so far. I'm curious about it. Thanks, Ghost. Appreciate you, brother.
Welcome to the Militia Gaming community. I'm Trigger, and this is everything I love and everything I hate about the Crew Motorfest so far. Let's go.
I'm curious to see what they got, guys. I'm curious about the hates.
Real quick before I get into the video, if you're looking for any of my builds, whether it be Need for Speed Heat or Motorfest or Need for Speed Unbound, you can go to militiagamingco.com/builds and click on the page that you are looking for.
I know he's got really good builds.
Let's get into the video. So I want to take you through the things that I really love about the game first, because I feel like if I go through the hate stuff first, a lot of you guys are going to be clicking off the video, because this is a very, very loved game in the community, and I totally understand why. But that's not to say there aren't some things that can be changed.
I can think of one main thing,
you know, that we can say that we don't like. Anyway, let's get into it, dude. These are the things that I absolutely love about this game.
Before he says his, I want to say mine. My thing about it that I don't like is the controller to steering input lag. You turn left, it feels like there's a quarter second or half a second where your steering input lags. It's in Crew 2 as well, and yeah, I think it just got brought to Motorfest. So let's see if he mentions that.
The first thing is the mailbox itself is in the menu. Now, if you don't remember, the Crew 2 had a container, which was your mailbox, and that's where you received all of your parts drops when your parts inventory was full. You'd have to go to, let's say, the street headquarters and then empty that mailbox there. So you had to physically go or physically fast travel over to that mailbox. Now in the Crew Motorfest, you can just open up your menu, you can go to driver and then go to mailbox, and everything is right there. You can delete things from that screen, or you can grab them and put them in your inventory.
And your mailbox
makes it so much easier because you can just go back to your vehicle inventory, delete things out of there so you have space, and then go back into that mailbox and grab it out of there. So I really like that. It's a very nice change. It should have been that way from the beginning. Next thing I love is the character detail. Now, I'm not talking about the customization options, because I feel like those are a little bit lacking, especially the hair. There's just like no regular guy hairstyles for me, but the character detail, like the actual physical detail in the hands, in the hand motions on the cockpit view, in the skin, and the just like overall,
take a look at the elbows. They look really creepy and weird, guys. If you haven't seen their elbows,
are a lot more natural than a lot of different games. So I really appreciate that little detail. You know, it doesn't have anything to do with racing. It definitely made my love list. And speaking of the cockpit view, it is so much improved. I mean, the hand motions alone are just incredible compared to the Crew 2. The Crew 2 had very stiff hands. There wasn't a lot of steering wheel motion, and it kind of felt weird because it was like you were turning the car, but the wheel wasn't turning. In this game, the wheel turns when you turn the car, and it feels like it's connected. It feels like it's actually doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing in real life. Next on the list is the sheer variety of things to do. You've got weekly summits. You've got grand races, which are 28-player races. You've got Demolition Royale, which is a battle royale in demolition mode. You've got a custom show where you can customize your car and enter it in a show and see who gets voted the top dog.
I love that feature.
Different playlists, each with a different driving style, and I'm not even joking about this. There are not that many disciplines in this game, but within the playlists, you're actually feeling like you're driving different disciplines. Like you could be driving a Street 2 car, but then you drive a different Street 2 car in a different playlist, and it has a completely different theme and a completely different feel. So the events were designed very, very nicely, and 15 is a lot of playlists. There's over 110 races or over 110 different events through these playlists. So bravo to them. They actually provided a very wide variety of things to do in the game, and I'm going to be grinding this for a long time, so that definitely makes the love list. And speaking of the grand races, the grand races are absolutely the most fun thing to do in the game.
They're really good.
Insane how much fun you can have with a 28-player race. Now on the flip side, they're also the most frustrating thing to do because so many people don't know how to race, and you put a bunch of people in that same atmosphere, in the same area, and then we all just run into each other like crazy. So it's just chaotic, but at the same time that chaos creates a lot of fun and a lot of weird moments.
Frustration too.
And so I really love the grand races. It's a very nice addition to the game, and I think that's really where the end game is going to be with this game. It's going to be a combination of the grand races and the summit. The next thing I love are the car sounds. These sounds in this game sound so good. I want to say the word sounds so many more times. It is so unbelievably good compared to anything else that's out there right now in terms of racing games, and that's honestly incredible to say.
I agree with
honest,
him.
Though,
It sounds
I don't
amazing.
play a lot of sim games, so I will say that if you're a sim fan out there and you know there's a game out there that does a lot with the car sounds, I apologize. But in terms of arcade racing, this is by far the best sounding game in terms of car sounds. It's just so good. This next one is sort of a small feature. It's just a setting. It's the ability to switch the hold to a tap on your buttons. So like anytime you're in a menu and you want to like say delete a part out of your inventory, you have to hold the button down until it deletes, and then you can go to the next part and hold the button down until it deletes. You can switch that setting in the menu. You go into your accessibility menu, and then you switch the hold button to tap option, and it makes your life so much easier. I don't know why they have the hold button. Maybe if you want to change your mind, you can let go. So be careful. If you do tap it once you've switched the setting, you will just tap it and delete a part. The next thing I love about this game are the leaderboards. There are tons of leaderboards. There's like a leaderboard for everything. Every single event in the game has different leaderboards. You've got leaderboards for that race itself, for the required car that you use in the playlist. And then you've got a custom leaderboard where you can use literally any car and see who can go the fastest. That means you can use an Alpha GP car on a street race, or a street car on a hypercar race, or I mean, you can't use cars in boat races, but you get the picture. And there's a leaderboard for that. Not only that, but you can sort the leaderboard by your platform, your friends, or the global leaderboard. So this game really thought of everything when it comes to leaderboards, and I absolutely appreciate that a lot. This definitely goes on the love list. Next up is the ability to cross save, but also cross play. So what that means is you can play with your friends who are on PS4, but you can also start the game on your PC. And if you want to switch over to your PS4, let's say your PC is in your office and your PS4 is in your living room, and you want a more comfortable experience, you can be progressing and grinding in your office on your PC, and then just go over to your PS4 and switch over, as long as your Ubisoft account is the same for both your PlayStation and your PC. And then going back to the races, I spoke a little bit about this with the leaderboards just a second ago, but there's a custom mode. You can change the weather and the time of day. You can change the car you're using. You can literally select any car in your entire inventory to use on that race, even if that car is not necessarily that same vehicle class, which is amazing. And you can actually invite your friends to those races as well. So that's sort of your custom sort of private mode that works for literally every race in all of the playlists. And in addition to that, some of the playlist races have modifiers. For example, one of the modifiers within the Porsche 911 playlist is that you have to drive clean. And if you throw on one of those modifiers, meaning there's going to be extra cones and things that you can't hit, you can't touch other players, can't run into walls, the cleaner you drive, the more money you can make. So you can actually change the way the game is played in order to make more money at certain events. It's actually great. It's brilliant. Now, I'm sure as I continue to play this game, the love list is going to continue to grow, but I do have to show you some of the things that I just really despise about this game. I will say though that these are all fairly small issues. I mean, I don't think that there's anything that's like game breaking. Overall,
what is it then?
I freaking love the game, and I can't wait to play it every minute of the day. I want to go back and play. So don't take these too hard, but these are the things that I hate. The first thing is what I'll call double stuff. So basically the game makes you do things twice for some reason, and I'm not talking about events. I'm talking about like pressing a menu button twice to get to the menu. Yeah, it sounds stupid, but basically to open your menu, you have to press the menu button, and then it automatically puts you on the profile screen. And in order to get to the sidebar menu, you have to again press the menu button. Like if I just want to open up the settings, I just want to press the menu button and have it already be selected on that sidebar, so that I can go down to settings and change something.
First time it's really annoying to find it.
And change something. I don't want to click the menu button and then have to click the menu button again to get to that sidebar.
And it's not the only place.
Just
there's multiple versions of that.
On that, and then allow me to select one of those things. Or if I just press right on the D-pad, it goes into the profile screen. So just a little bit of like UI business right there. In addition to that, you have to like go to the playlist container in order to unlock the playlist. And
that was all
the
annoying
fast
too.
Travel point, but like the container itself is not really good for anything once you complete the playlist. So I'm not really sure why that mechanic exists. Also, the very first race of the playlist is never necessarily in that location where the container is. So you have to drive to the container to unlock the playlist and watch a cutscene, and then you have to drive to the first race, which is not in that location. It just feels like a lot of double things are happening.
I thought I missed something at that. I didn't realize it's just like that for everyone.
You can't view the entire map. This bugs me so much. I want to be able to zoom out
all the
and
way.
View the entire map. Why can't we do this?
I was confused about that.
But it takes forever if you want to get to the top of the map. You just can't travel that fast, even if you're all the way zoomed out. So I don't know. In the interest of saving time, and also just because I don't know, I'm just like that.
The map is really big. You can only see like a.
Is you get a starter car, but then you don't use it on any of the playlists, which is basically your campaign, for lack of a better word. So like, why are we getting a starter car? It doesn't make a lot of sense. You're using loaned vehicles in every single race of every playlist. Unless you finish that playlist and then you go back and do a custom race, you have to use the loaned car. It's a very specific experience that they've tailored, and I totally understand that. But then why do we have some sort of starter car? I guess it's just to like get around the map with. And then the rewards that you get from the playlist go to your starter car, but like not always, because it depends on which event type you're in. I don't know. It just seems a little bit weird that we have a starter car, but we don't use it in any of the events. I want to be able to use my own cars. There should maybe be an option to use your own car or use a loan vehicle.
It's a free
Another
car.
thing I hate is the random AI race traffic. Now, I'm not talking about in the race.
So bad.
I'm talking about when you're just like driving around in free roam. There's like these random races that come at you all of a sudden when you're turning a corner, and
then you don't know
like
if it's an
15
AI.
cars that come flying by you. Now they're all ghosts, and that's fine, so they don't run into you or ruin your path. But there's also traffic cars. So
and you can't tell the
there's
difference.
the race cars that are ghosts, and then there's regular traffic cars that you can't hit. And sometimes from a distance, you can't tell which one is which, and so you're dodging the cars that are ghosts, and you think a car is a ghost, and then you just run straight into it.
I've done that so many times. It was so annoying.
Seems weird. There's no difference between those, and honestly, those cars are there to just make the world feel more alive, and it doesn't need it. Just put regular traffic in there that I can't run into, and call it a day. Next up on the hate list,
I like it. I like seeing the ghost. I wish I could tell if it's a ghost or a real car, though.
Has to be adjusted, and I don't think it's going to be. The Crew 2 was the same way. You could only invite 3 of your friends.
Yeah.
Need for Speed did the same thing with Unbound, and it's terrible. And now Motorfest has done the same thing with a 4-player crew limit.
Save zone server
horrible. Guys,
money.
we need at least 8 players. It would be nice to have 16, but I would settle with 8. And speaking about playing with friends, this one really bugs me. This is one of the hate things that I absolutely hate. It's probably my least favorite thing about the game.
Curious?
You can't progress your playlist together with friends. This is huge, guys. You have to be able to do this. And you can't in this game. If you are in a crew with a friend and you go to do your playlist, whoever the leader of that party is, that person will progress the playlist. The other person just gets the money for doing the event, but their playlist doesn't get any progress.
Creed 2
And this
wasn't
is
like
huge.
that.
You can't even be in a crew with someone and do it individually. Like if you guys are in the same crew, the same lobby, and one of you launches the playlist race because you want to progress your playlist, the other person has to accept or decline. If they decline, it cancels the event altogether and no one can do it. So in order to progress your playlist, you have to be completely solo. You can't be in a crew. It just seems really, really stupid. I want to be able to play this stuff with my friends. And then lastly on the hate list, and this is just such a weird one, but the plane handling is so different. The physics of the planes are just so different from the Crew 2, and personally I just don't like it. They tried to make it more simple, where you like turn left and then the plane will like bank on its own and turn left for you. I just don't like that.
You just gotta go into the settings and turn that off. You can turn that off in the settings.
On all 3 axes, instead of this, which kind of adjusts it for you.
You can turn it off in the settings. And in Crew 2, it used to be worse. I don't like it either.
Not great.
I don't like it either, but Crew 2 used to be way worse. And now in the settings, you can go and turn off the auto flight, whatever it's called, where it locks on your plane to a certain angle. Yeah, you can turn that off. And in Crew 2, it used to be so much worse. I agree with him. I don't like it, but this one has it better.
I'm not a fan.
Way
now, before
better.
I end the video, I know
better.
You guys are just like ready to
if
click off, but before I end the video, there's a few things that I don't like about the game, but I think are fixable, and that is a lot of frame rate drops. I'm experiencing a lot on PC, and I'm running a 3090 GPU with an i9 processor, 5. So it's not like my computer is just having an issue. It's a very capable machine to run this game on. So frame rate drops are an issue. I actually had to downgrade the visuals for all of the environment all the way to low. I kept everything else on ultra, and that seems to have fixed it a little bit. But I still think the frame rate drops are an issue, and I think they'll probably fix that with updates going forward. The next is the driving line, the navigation line.
I don't like it.
Super wonky on like a bunch of different races. It tells you to go like, it'll tell you to go up a hill, or you know, it'll tell you to go over a wall or whatever. I mean, it's just like really wonky. I don't think they had a lot of time to like test every single thing. And then along the lines of like connecting with friends, it's really sort of hit or miss. Sometimes it's very easy, you know, with a snap of a finger, your friends are in your crew and it's not an issue. But sometimes it just like really gives you an issue. Like it won't connect to your friends, and so then they have to invite you instead of you inviting them.
This is the same exact problem we had on Crew 2, guys.
That section. And then the last thing is the map size. This is something I've talked about in previous videos. The map is just too small for a game that's this big. You end up driving on the same roads a lot. That being said, it doesn't necessarily feel small. It's not like you're driving around and like, man, this map is really small. It's just smaller than what we're used to in the Crew 2. So you can take that however you want. And this is something they can definitely fix with updates. There's plenty of Hawaiian Islands that they can use for future content, future stories, future playlists, whatever you want to call it, and expand this map. So it's something
Hawaii
they can
has like 5 or 6 main highways,
and I think they just copied it. But it is smaller than the Crew 2. I really enjoyed being able to just drive from New York all the way to San Francisco. So anyway, the map size is an issue, but that's it, man. This is sort of my first impressions video, and I appreciate you guys watching. It's kind of crazy how good this game is compared to other games in the market right now, particularly Need for Speed. I'm a huge Need for Speed fan, and I love what Need for Speed gives us, but it's just lacking compared to this game. So overall, very positive experience. Keep your eyes on the channel though, because I'm going to be doing a very detailed long
Crew 2 is really, really fun. Guys, go check out the Militia gaming community. I've known about them for a while. I've watched their videos before, so I figured you guys might enjoy it. Go give him a love and subscribe. I agree with some of the things he said. He didn't address the latency for the steering. Going from games to Crew 2 or MotoFest, I swear to God, it takes me about 5 to 10 minutes to just get used to the latency. I have to do the actions about a quarter of a second before I want them to happen. Maybe a little less, but something noticeable for me. But besides that, he's right on everything. The game is beautiful too. I wish I could adjust the daytime when I'm driving around and cruising. You know, like GTA doesn't have a daytime adjust. Sometimes you just want it to be day, noon all the time. I like it when it's noon all the time. Beautiful blue sky with white clouds. It just cheers me up when I race in a bright day, you know. So besides that, you can do it in the missions. That's new. So I want to do a really long 4-hour stream of Crew 2. Let me know, should I play Crew 2 or Mortal Kombat? Oh my god, my mind just went numb there. Or Mortal Kombat, guys. Let me know. But that was awesome. Hey Malik, how you doing, buddy? All right. Mortal Kombat today. I'll do Mortal Kombat today, I think. Yeah. What time is it? Oh, we have time. We have a bunch of time. Yeah, we'll do this stream for 2 hours, and then I'll end the stream and announce a Mortal Kombat stream, and then go live again and do that for a bunch of hours. At least 2 hours, at least, maybe more. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. You know what? Let's watch the Unity one because I am curious without the all Unity drama. This is gonna affect a lot of indie gamers who trusted Unity, and Unity just broke their trust completely. It's a big deal. If you kind of skipped over it, don't. Let's kind of learn more about it together. I've been catching up with it, you know?
Game engine Unity has announced it will charge royalty fees every time a game is installed, causing the Unity developer community to be united in hatred. I'm Riley Murdoch, this is GameLinked, and these are the new fees.
The problem is, if you're a game, a small gaming indie company, you know, 3 to 20, 30 people, and usually your games don't make money for the first couple of years, you know? Think of Among Us. I mean, you know, and imagine every time someone is installing your game, you have to pay 20 cents. And then that also might be true for uninstalls. I heard you won't be able to produce a game like Among Us and upload it for free and then eventually become profitable. And a lot of big games have said they're going to just bail on it. So this is a big deal, and I'm curious, what's the next big engine coming out of this, you know?
Game developers will have to pay, starting in January, once they meet certain thresholds for both revenue and number of installations. Up to 20 cents per install for devs under the Unity Personal and Unity Plus plans. The fee only applies to installations that occur after the threshold is met, but many developers have pointed out that actually, this helps about as much as peeing on a knife wound.
What if you were stabbed by a jellyfish?
Then you're in good shape. Indie dev Mike Blackney points out that free-to-play games with massive install bases but limited revenue from in-app purchases could end up owing Unity more money than they make in profit after passing the $200,000 threshold.
Okay, here it goes. Make a game. Game is a freemium game. Let's think of Among Us, okay? This is a good example. Make a game, freemium game like Among Us. Game makes $200,000 from in-app purchases after being installed 3 million times. Now, you owe Unity 20 cents per 2.8 million installs. You owe Unity $560,000. And that's $360,000 more than the $200,000 you made. How would you... Among Us would have been dead.
Threshold. The same issue could easily apply to games on Xbox Game Pass or Humble Bundle. Now, free games should be exempt, despite some indie devs expressing concern that they'll have to pay Unity millions of dollars for the crime of releasing an incredibly popular game for free.
I know, right?
Should have thought of that. But developers who passed the revenue threshold then decided to give away a bunch of keys to charity, like Falconeer creator Thomas Sala, are theoretically on the hook. Developer Rami Ismail pointed out that the new fee structure also opens...
So if you give a bunch of free codes to charity or giveaways, you have to pay. They're not free to you. They cost 20 cents to you. So he has to pay that no matter what. They just made so many enemies for no freaking reason and destroyed their reputation. It was the stupidest move in the freaking gaming community for the longest time.
Opens up a whole new way for gamers to express their frustration. You thought review bombing was bad? How about deleting and reinstalling a game many times to drain game studios' finances? Now you can vote with their wallet.
That would be messed up.
Now, Unity says their existing fraud detection should handle that, and they will make a process available for users to submit their concerns from the cardboard box they're now living in. Unity later posted that developers can contact the company to discuss discounts, and those in emerging markets will get a lower rate, but this announcement comes almost a year to the day after a price hike for some of Unity's subscriptions. I mean, if this is all part of a multi-year plan to destroy their own goodwill,
yeah, they're doing it right now.
It's quite successful so far. They just want to bring people together.
These are Oprah and Ashton Kutcher numbers, really.
After extensively testing Starfield on different hardware, Digital Foundry has found that the game provides a bizarrely worse experience on NVIDIA and Intel hardware, even at similar performance tiers. One of the most egregious examples is the 46% gap in performance between a Radeon RX 6800 XT graphics card and a GeForce RTX 3080. Digital Foundry also...
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm using my video card. My video card is... Shoot, I forgot what my video card is. God damn it. It's an AMD. 1 second. Oh my god. Okay, well that's great. Here, let me find it. Opening up my AMD settings, performance, settings, tuning. Where is it? Where are you? Okay, here goes. I have an AMD Radeon RX 7900 RXR. Okay, that's a lot to say. I have a Radeon Radeon 7900 XTX is what it's called. 7900 XTX. It's not here, but I'm guessing it's pretty much going to do as well as the Radeon.
Between a Radeon RX 6800 XT graphics card and a GeForce RTX 3080. Digital Foundry also cites Daniel Owen, who found that the RX 7600 outperformed the RTX 4060 by 40%.
Yeah,
NVIDIA just released a driver update today with some performance improvements, but that won't fix the fact that DF's Intel Arc A770 performed worse than the 2-generation-old RTX 2070 Super and AMD's RX 5700. And on the CPU side, Intel chips performed 12% worse with hyper-threading on versus off.
I went all AMD, I win!
The other way.
I win!
Now, Bethesda chief and Starfield director Todd Howard told Bloomberg that the game is optimized for PC.
We did. It's running great. It is a next-gen PC game. We really do push the technology, so you may need to upgrade your PC for this game, but it's got a lot of great stuff going on in it, and the fans are responding awesome.
And we didn't hear him follow that up with, that is, PCs that are running AMD hardware and that have installed a bunch of mods. But maybe that was all subtext, which I never learned how to read properly. That would at least explain why Bethesda is working so hard on adding official mod support to the game, so the community can continue fixing what Bethesda didn't. Like the bug causing the game's sons to disappear from existence. And that's happening on AMD systems.
What?
Look, before you get upset,
How do you know about that?
I'm playing Starfield on NVIDIA GPUs, and it's really fun so far. Because all this drama might just be worth it for the shipbuilder.
Did you make a TIE fighter yet?
I haven't made anything yet.
Oh.
Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Dbrand.
He's so excited about the shipbuilder, but he does not know how big of a headache it is. The locking mechanisms. Oh, okay, let's not go there. Holy crap. Okay, well, Unity's in trouble, and Bethesda is in trouble. All right, well, great. Speaking of Bethesda, hi Chelsea, how you doing? Malik? We're checking out gaming news. Is Snoop live, Chelsea? I realized we went live pretty much within 5 minutes of each other. It only took me 2 hours to get ready. Guys, if you don't know Snoop streams, his channel is Snoop Creature. Make sure you guys go give him some love.
During the mid to late
Chelsea probably will put the he just ended. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Chelsea, if you don't mind, can you toss his link in the comments? So guys, if you want like traditional GTA 5 content like I used to do, Snoop still streams that. He also does Rainbow and a bunch of other stuff. So go give him some love. Hey Rahid, how you doing, buddy? Oh yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. I saw your message, Ghost. Let me see what you're sending me, buddy. Alright. Ghost, I don't want to watch this today, brother. I'll check it out later. I don't want to risk it. All right, next one on the agenda. I was curious about what people think about Starfield, and you know me, I love drama. So, how Starfield became the most hated video. I just added extra dramatic words in there. Okay, it's how Starfield became hated by the world, not the most hated. Okay, wishful thinking. I like the game, so it's not like it's got a lot of problems, but the game is fun. And sometimes the problems are entertaining, but sometimes they're really bad. All right? Let's go
During the mid to late 2000s, a brutal war was being fought between two factions, America and an enemy that came from foreign lands and struck us right here on our very own diabetic, supersized, freedom-loving soil. It was the most devastating attack this country has ever seen. It rushed thousands of young men to fight each other, and it sparked up a war that lasted forever, only for America to sloppily pull out in the end, fellas. Then the enemy would conclude and undo this forever war in mere moments. That enemy was the organization that we've all come to know as PlayStation, and that war was the console wars, baby. Whoa! Pimps! I take a week off and my favorite studio in the universe gets executed, then gamers engage in a short bus battle of the century over a game that shocked everyone by being exactly what everybody expected it would be. Christ, you can barely take a shit these days. But I think the most interesting thing about the release of Starfield is the resurgence of the console wars. You remember those, right? It was back when Sony fans tried to convince everyone else that Uncharted was infinitely better than playing Halo with the boys, all while they cried themselves to sleep. Right up until Xbox kamikazed all their long-running franchises into obscurity, didn't make any new games, canceled anyone that tried, and killed anyone who was capable. All while dancing in front of their fucking fabulous NSA spy device. Think about it! Whereas PlayStation just simply kept going. Also Nintendo. But I mean, come on. Go back to stroking your Wiimote and smashing your brothers, or whatever you people do. Anyways, flash forward to current gen, and you may have thought the wars were over, especially considering Philly Cheesesteak here threw in the bib and gave up on making games only about 2 months ago after being shocked that they found themselves at third place in the console wars, forgetting that they actually had to make games to compete. Although, granted, PlayStation seems to be making plenty of money not making games either. But little did anyone know, including Fellatio here, that Starfield was coming out in mere months. And Christ, this intro is getting too goddamn long, so for the sake of it, flash forward to the game being out, and shit is slinging like a goddamn zoo out here. PlayStation fans hate it and get caught on stream lying about it.
Do you think part of it is just that, the fact that she asked you to burn the bodies and shit, and it should be more of a choice?
What the hell?
Forces you to do it, and it's almost like it's scripted at that point.
That's some of it.
I mean, that didn't happen at all in the game, so I'm assuming you haven't played it yet.
No, I swear to God.
And Xbox fans are guzzling God Howard's holy water. Never have I seen something so mid get so violated since Billy Boy Clinton was in office. By no means is Starfield an excellent game, as I'll tell you in a moment. But the number of PlayStation, I call them dick riders, but I know they prefer walking, that I've seen take 2 minutes out of their 20-minute walk along to sling false shit about a game, all to win some fictional console crusade, is the exact energy that we've been missing in gaming for the last decade. This is...
By the way, I'm a huge PlayStation guy. I have PlayStation and Xbox, and there's more games on PlayStation. Just are. And I like playing games on PlayStation. And I have both controllers right here. The other thing I like about the PlayStation controller, as a PlayStation guy, is the joysticks. The placement of the joysticks. I don't know why. It just freaks me out every single time I use the controllers on my Elite Xbox controller. His takes are awesome. I'm just laughing and enjoying it, and every hit he hits with PlayStation, I feel it, man. Oh, he's right on some of them too. This is awesome and hilarious.
This has got the blood feud pumping. This is what gaming's all about. Don't let these wussies tell you, oh, can't we be excited for both Spider-Man 2 and... what the fuck was that other game called? Right? Starfield? No. Pick a side and bleed. But with that being said, you know, it's really fitting that they brought Spider-Man to PlayStation. They probably knew their audience could relate to a protagonist without a father. Anyways, these Sony kid-walkers kept blowing the same talking points so far out of proportion that they missed the pile of actual insults right in front of them. Take this one common insult right here, for example. People keep saying the opening of Starfield is so boring that it makes them appreciate the absolutely electric opening of PlayStation exclusives. Let's check in with PlayStation to confirm that.
What the hell's happening here? It's not fair! You went to God of War! That's not fair! It's just not fair.
And that's what I thought. Point for me, point taken away from PlayStation. And now
it's not. He went to God of War. Why not Spider-Man? You just said it. Web swinging.
Another thing is, one guy said that there are no space powers in this game. That shit was in the trailer. Point for me, point taken away from PlayStation. Another talking point is that this is a menu screen simulator. If you find yourself in the menu screen for more time than you're actually playing the game, I'll refer you to the mighty words of retard. Don't be poor. Point for me.
Bullshit. I swear to God, a third of the game is spent in the menu. Between going to the map to select where you want to go, or beaming into the ship, taking off, land. Oh my God! Half the time you're in a cutscene.
Point taken away from PlayStation.
Bullshit.
Now on the other side of this console war, you have the Xbox. How do you insult someone that has nothing? I'm honestly asking you. Yelling at Xbox is like yelling at a homeless man. What am I gonna do? Insult Forza Horizon? Say people only like it because Rockstar Games stopped making the better franchise a decade ago? I would never. Besides, I've seen your showcase, and I'll be real. This is about as good as it's gonna get for you guys, all right? Savor it. Point for me, pie in the face for Bill Gates. Then you go over to Metacritic, the #1 shit-slinging supplier for validating opinions, and that's like the Iwo Jima of this new console war. You look at the negative reviews and find account after account review-bombing Xbox and praising PlayStation. My favorite account being the account that gave the very same game a 9 on PS5 and a 4 on Xbox, citing the DualSense controller being a real game changer. Well, shit, I guess Capcom really pulled one over on the PC players then. To quote a great man, I bet they're so jealous. Stand up when you're talking out of your ass so I can hear you. And then you have this guy that gave Horizon Forbidden Razor a 10 out of 10. Bad answer. And then you look at the flip side and you look at the positive reviews and you'll find a 10 out of 10 review stating, too bad the Sony fanboys are review bombing it. And then let's look at their review history and...
Why are... They think that Sony people care enough to go on a PC game and review bomb it? You guys think way too much of yourself if you think that Sony players are gonna take the time to actually walk somewhere or type something into their cell phone to take the effort to go review bomb something. We just don't care, man. We honestly, none of us care at all.
And yep, that's what I thought. I mean... Now they are about 3 games away from being right, but that's not my goddamn point. Then we have the real psychopaths out there like this guy that gave Diablo 4 a 10 out of 10. Sickening. I mean, he didn't even review Starfield. I don't know if this guy ever even played it, but it's not really relevant to the return of the console wars at all. But still sickening. And then we've got the
Diablo 4 is almost 10 out of 10 for the campaign. As soon as you're done with the first campaign, after that is just like 4 out of 10.
A third faction out here that I haven't mentioned because I don't like talking about them, and they are the...
Bear fucker.
And to them I say, pipe down or back into the bear. The adults are talking. The only dice rolling I do is hardcore gambling with my entire fortune on the line. Grow up, buddy. Anyways, with all this propaganda flying from both sides, it's hard to know what's real and what's somebody sitting on the shitter getting a good laugh out of pissing off the distinguished critical thinkers of Twitter. And I'm here to deliver the Todd's honest truth about Starfield. But before I get to that, compare
Xbox
that boring-ass survival game No Man's Sky to the action RPG Starfield one more fucking time. And I can send you to see just how many men are in the sky. Anyway.
Real quick, everyone makes the No Man's Sky comparison. I remember when at first it was terrible and everyone's telling me, oh, it's so great right now. I don't know if it is, but I don't want to give it another try. I was so excited. I paid extra. Pre-ordered it. And it was shit. And I don't want to give it a second try. Stop talking about No Man's Sky. I'm not falling for it the second time. There's nothing in that game that's going to make me say, oh my god, this is so much better. I can't believe I didn't play this. I can't imagine it. I'm done with No Man's Sky. Never going to play it ever again.
Anyways, the Starfield review.
Who's laughing now?
It's perfect, pimp. The old honest retard did it again. As I called it, it is the greatest game ever made.
No small talk. I like it.
Well, this is
I'm not falling for No Man's Sky again, ever again.
Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get
oh my god.
It provides an experience that you simply cannot get anywhere else. Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Gun! He piloted the fucking ship with his hands bound behind his back. Incredible shit.
Hand it over. The owner caught you.
This game is so broken. I love it. It's funny.
Wait a minute.
You were joshing.
$1 bounty added. Wow.
And then he fucking went right back down.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
What the? Tell me where else you can witness this.
Oh, that's awesome.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Or this.
Oh yeah, the character's glitching through walls and you can't find them for your mission, and you're screwed, and you just gotta hope they come through the wall, and then they do, and it's creepy.
Don't
Yeah.
have a man levitate up into the air, forcing you to jump off of a cliff just to talk to him, shatter your legs on the way down, gain frostbite during the conversation,
And then
while
die.
you look up to him fucking snapping your neck, and he's looking down at you through his chins.
Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there.
I'm doing you're in space.
Or whatever this conversation right here is.
Thank you for talking to me.
You just figuring this out?
No, she's in trouble.
Wait, you read each other?
Focus.
Or gut checking a friendly, then talking to them as they bend over in agony on the floor.
Yeah, she's fine.
She's okay. She's
Or
okay.
randomly becoming wanted in New Atlantis numerous times because you forgot to pick up a mine you threw down during a faction mission, and it keeps misting local citizens like they're walking through an old Yugoslav minefield.
I'm sorry.
Stop resisting! Drop the whip! Drop the whip! Starfield is the Sharknado of Bethesda games, and that was exactly what I knew I was buying. You buy it, you play it, you have fun, you forget about it. Remember Fallout 4? My point exactly. Side note, quit fucking traveling to empty planets, walking around on them, and then going, I'm bored. No shit, Sherlock! I think I might just go stare at a wall later and complain that God didn't put in enough activities. Did you really believe that all 1,000 planets that Honest Todd made were gonna be jumping with endless stories? That was marketing fodder. You're better than this. Half of the fun of Bethesda games is figuring out what they lied about. We've been doing this for 2 goddamn decades now. You people are talking like somebody that didn't run across the entire fucking empty desert map to get to the slot machine. But I've already said too much about this game, and I won't say any more until mod support comes to fix these horrendous budget cut issues. I will not buck the trend. I will continue the Starfield discourse where nobody actually talks about the goddamn game until my demands are met. And only then will I make my 20-minute detailed breakdown of this shit, because if I'm gonna get bossed around by a gaggle of scary broads, I'm gonna make damn sure I get something out of the cutscenes other than nightmares.
Well, that was the hottest take I ever saw. He just seems like he's really hating on PlayStation, guys. He could have made that whole Starfield review without mentioning one PlayStation anything. Oh my god. I'll go check out Flickazoid. Great video. Learned a lot about Starfield. A lot of issues I agree about. Interesting take. Never would have that take. That was a good video. Oh man, I should play FIFA. I should play FIFA. I'm just not good at FIFA. That's the problem. Oh man. Final Fantasy, we saw that one. Hot Wheels Unleashed, Turbocharged. When is this coming out? Let's take a look, guys.
A promise is a promise. We said more news would come, and here it is. If you missed the first trailer, go check it out now. We'll wait.
I missed it, but it's okay.
All right then, let's go. In Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, racing fun comes in many shapes. Sometimes you want action. Sometimes you crave for a challenge. And sometimes it's just fun to crash.
I mean, I'd rather do Hot Wheels in Forza. This doesn't look that great to me. You know? Yeah.
Driftaholics out there, this one's for you.
I mean,
Get ready to make
good.
your tires scream as we introduce the Drift Master mode. As you may have already guessed, you'll have to harness your drifting skills to rack up points and dominate the competition.
That
Show
looks
off
kinda
your
fun.
precision and style as
The
you leave
graphics-
a trail of burning.
Yeah, the graphics look so shady though, guys. I don't think I want to play it. It just looks like a few gens ago. It looks like a PS3 game. I don't know why I'm just turned off by it.
Online duel in the Clash Derby mode. The harder you crash into your opponents, the higher the points you'll earn. Brace yourself for a hurricane of chaos.
Do you guys care about this? I'd rather play like Forza Hot Wheels, honestly. All right, the perfect time to import your cars to Motorfest. I'm curious about this because I did it in the very, very beginning, and I was curious if I was going to be missing something. So let's take a look at it.
Welcome to the Militia Gaming community. I'm Trigger, and we need to figure out when the perfect time is to import your car collection from the Crew 2. Let's go.
I'm really curious about this.
Real quick before I get into the video, if you're looking for any of my builds, I have a full spreadsheet of builds for Need for Speed Heat, Need for Speed Unbound, and the community builds for Need for Speed Unbound, and I'm adding Motorfest tunes as well. You can go to militiagamingco.com/builds
really
and you will find those builds. And in addition to that, if you want to submit your builds for testing, you can do that on the same exact page. Just scroll down and enter your information in either the Motorfest form or the Unbound form. I'll check it out when I have a chance. All right, let's get into this. All right, first let's talk about what gets imported. I noticed that there's a lot of questions like this in the comment section of my videos. But basically, what gets imported from the Crew 2 into the Crew Motorfest is going to be any cars that you earned through Season 8. So basically, anything that was right when the game came out, all the way through Season 8, those cars will be imported, not including any car brands or vehicle brands that are not in Motorfest, and not including some of the disciplines that they removed going into Motorfest, like hoverboats and aerobatic planes. Now let me show you how to import your cars. It's very simple. You go into your main menu, then you go to Options, you go to Game Settings, and then just scroll all the way down to where it says Import My Collection. Click on that and then click OK on the warning.
I love this feature, honestly.
And your collection will be imported. Sometimes it takes a little while if you have a lot of cars. I believe I had something in the neighborhood of 90 cars or so. But you can see by this before and after how many cars I actually got. Here is before I imported my cars. I had 47. And now here is after I imported my cars.
I think I have more than him.
All right, let's get into some of the pros and cons real quick.
I definitely had more than in Crew 2.
I got 127 not to import your cars, and that's because by importing your cars, you will be removing, or at the very least, diminishing one of your incentives to play the game. You see, the playlists, which are your PvE content,
is the way you get your cars.
The campaign or solo player experience, whatever you want to call it, doesn't involve any of your personal cars. You will be using all loaner cars for that. And that's because those experiences are tailor-made for you. The devs wanted to give you an experience. So the first time through those playlists, you'll be using specific loaner vehicles. So you might be asking, what's the point of having your personal cars? And the answer is twofold. Number one, it's to compete in PvP content like the summits and the grand races. And number two, it's to be a collector and a customizer of vehicles. Now, in addition to that, the parts that you have on your imported cars don't come with them. The cars get imported at base level, so you will still have to grind for the correct parts. So to me, the decision is really made easy by reflecting on what you actually want to do in the game long term. If you're looking to be competitive in the weekly events straight away, then importing your collection isn't going to ruin your experience at all. In fact, it's actually going to enhance it. If you're looking to collect all of the cars, or if your main hobby in the game is to collect vehicles and customize them, then importing your collection straight away is going to shorten that experience and possibly end the game early for you, depending on the size of your collection, of course. Keep in mind there's only 66 new vehicles in Motorfest, so importing your collection will definitely remove some of that grind. It's much more valuable to me personally and to my content to have the most number of cars I can as fast as I can. It means more build and tune videos without having to spend a bunch of time grinding for money. The more time I spend grinding for money, the less time I have to make content. But I know that not everyone is in the same position as me. So the final thing I want to say is that there really isn't a rush on this. You can import your cars whenever you feel like it, and you're gonna love this game no matter how few or how many cars you have. The game does a great job of making cars accessible to you without overshowering you with vehicles like in Forza Horizon 5. The perfect time
I don't feel like I missed out because I imported the cars right in the very beginning. So I would say go for it in the beginning. Use it if you need to. Otherwise, just enjoy yourself. Because since it's all loaner cars, it doesn't matter.
Literally doesn't exist because it depends so much on who you are as a player and what your goals are in this game. That being said, I really hope that this video has at least helped you get closer to it.
Yeah, guys, Militia Gaming, they're doing a really good job with a lot of racing games. So give them some love. Check them out. But yeah, guys, I would say import them up front. It doesn't affect anything. It doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, I don't feel like I missed out by doing it. Yeah. Hey, Philip, you used to watch me. Remember when we used to watch? Sorry. That's good. I remember when I was little watching the streams and thought they were awesome. They were awesome, Philip. They still are. Thanks for coming back, buddy. The Gaming Junkie, I liked Need for Speed. If you want to play the campaign, it's awesome. I haven't played the online in the last couple of months, but from what I remember, it was pretty fun, buddy. Especially the cop stuff. So I would definitely go check it out. Definitely. I think we're pretty much maxed out. Guys, we watched a lot of stuff today. I was planning to do the gaming stream right now in the same stream. But I'm thinking that might be a bad idea just because we watched so much cool stuff. And there were so many different music and cutscenes and stuff like that that I'm not sure if this live stream is going to survive. So that said, I think I'm going to end the stream and then go live again in an hour. Yeah, about an hour. And do a bunch of hours of gaming. I'm thinking Crew 2 or Mortal Kombat. And yesterday I told you it would be Mortal Kombat. So let's just do Mortal Kombat. Does that sound fair? I think that's pretty fair, isn't it? Anything else? Being gone for 2 years. I've been back for a month if you just missed that out, guys. So make sure you guys subscribe, turn on notifications and everything you need to do to come back because I'm doing this long term. Let's see what else. Did not upload a video today, so I want to do another live stream. Our live streams are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We upload videos every single day, so make sure you guys do that. And I'll see you guys soon in Mortal Kombat. Okay, much love.